I'm looking there now, not there. Hello everybody, how are you doing? Welcome along. It is Mellow Mondays, and for some reason the backlights aren't lighting up alright. How you all doing? I hope you're all well. I'm back. I'm back after being off for 2 weeks, and we're going to be playing some a very nice game. Evening, Oggy. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Hello. Moon Empress 2K. Not Moon Queen. Moon Empress 2K. 4 months of the best quiz host I know. Oh, thanks, Moon. How are you doing? You alright? When the name change? Morning, Lou. Morning. I have a new camera. Look! I have a new camera. I can't show you the camera because I'm using it, but it's a brand new camera. Hey! Welcome along. It is time for some, You've upgraded. Yo, I'm okay. Yeah, I've upgraded. Yeah, I've upgraded too. New camera. I mean, look, it moves and everything. I mean, look. Hello. There's a sign over there. But unfortunately, it's not reading it right because it's too bright. But hey ho, we'll go with this. You love this game. Look at the HD quality of the camera. I know, right? I mean, look at it. I've got it. That does say Mondays are mellow, by the way. And there is a deliberate typo in there, which unfortunately you can't see. I'll try and get the backlight a little bit more next time round. But yeah, all HD. It's nice to have an HD thing. Typo, that's it. Hopefully that doesn't work today. Let's have a look at the game, shall we? I can see the U. That's the one. That's the typo. But yeah, we're here to play Broken Sword. I got it working. I gave it a test run, so that's why it's on continue, but I'm going to go back and hit a new game. So let's play this, shall we?
Paris.
Let's start from the beginning.
City
Hopefully you can hear
of
that okay.
love, romance and dreams. So they say. I used to say it too.
It's lovely.
But ever since that day,
And I can see the chat here as well, so
day
I'll
of
keep
the
an eye on the
murder,
chat. In fact, I'll lower this up
I've
a bit.
always associated
Yeah.
my beloved Paris
I got my nice Star Trek t-shirt on
with
today as
death.
well. It's the director's cut. Yeah, we got the director's cut of the game. We're going to work our way through the director's cut. Then number 2, number 3, which I believe there's some trouble with this. Then number 4 and number 5. Slightly different to the original. It is, yes. Ooh, no. 6 months. Thank you very much for the resubscription there. I'm going to have to just move that alert box. That alert box is a little bit on the low side. Let me move that up a little bit. There we go. Thank you very much for the resubscription. How are you? Are you all well? Moon. Somebody got me into this and I love it. Good. That's good. Yes. Quiz night is back on Wednesday. We have quiz night back on Wednesday. I've got to get used to seeing the camera there
I was
rather
at
than
home
there.
having a bath when my editor called.
I'll be quiet now.
Collard, get your ass over to the Palais Royal
Game is a
now.
tad loud.
You got an interview.
Return
with Pierre
desktop down there.
Carchon.
Can you hear that now?
Yes, the Pierre Carchon. No photos.
I don't want to
so leave your
skip.
gear
When
at
it gets to the thing, I'll do it there.
home. He asked for you personally.
Hype
Don't
train is
ask me
close
why.
as well. Ooh.
Anyhow, this
I'm going
could
to move
be
the camera
big,
back to
so
where it
if
was,
he
so
makes
bear
a
with,
pass,
because I
don't
keep
forget.
looking at the camera in the wrong place.
Just
So I'll
smile,
move it there.
say
I'll
yes,
put it there.
and keep
There we
taking
go.
notes.
So charming and so very apt.
Why are you a little knocked off,
Pierre
Oggy?
Carchon was a media king, a national hero,
Was
and
tad
one
louder
of the
than me.
most infamous adulterers in Europe. He and his wife Imelda were
Hopefully
just
that's
one
not as
step
loud
down
now.
from royalty.
I'll turn it down a tiny bit more.
Whoa, I hate mimes, but
What's a
unless you
mime?
humor them, they don't go away.
Is that better?
Here I was, the palace of the
Microphone is
media
broken,
king and
although
the ice
I
queen.
think that might be a blessing in disguise.
The doorbell, and set in motion a chain of events which would change my life
I mean,
forever.
look at the anger
Yes? What is
Yes?
it?
Madame, my name is Nico Collard. I'm here to see Monsieur Carchon.
Come up, we're on the first floor.
there. We're on the first floor. We're on the first floor, you know. You're on the first floor.
Madame Carchon, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I'm sure.
The Ice Queen was certainly living up to her reputation.
Ice cream. Ooh, yes. Evil mime. Absolutely, Moon. Absolutely. Moon Empress. I'm going to have to stop calling you Moon Queen now. That means I
Will you
need to
be
change the thing
staying
on
for the
quiz
evening?
night as well, doesn't it?
Mademoiselle, I know little of my husband's business
Mademoiselle.
affairs,
I thought it'd
and
be
I
Mademoiselle.
care even less. I certainly have no intention of watching him pore over yet another pretty little journalist.
Pretty. You're too kind, madame.
Oggy, there are some fantastic characters in this game. Ooh.
The talented and very beautiful Mademoiselle Collard. Such a pleasure to meet you at last.
Watch your 3Gs. How you doing?
Oh, I'm sure
You
are.
alright?
Call me Pierre.
Welcome
please.
along.
But I do not flatter you.
I've upgraded my
I was a
camera.
friend of your father. He was a great man.
How are you
My
keeping,
father,
man?
He never mentioned.
He and I were very close. And then his death. So tragic. I must... Imelda, your damned cat's in my study again. Another Ming vase, I suppose.
Just another Ming vase, that's it.
Excuse me
Hello,
for-
Lisa. How are you doing? You alright? Welcome along to the first Mellow
You
Monday.
journalists are getting younger
Hopefully
each year.
nice and chilled out
Perhaps
tonight.
it's the rest of the world getting older, madame.
Might turn the
That
box off a
was
bit
no
over there
cat.
because it's burning light and you can't read it.
Monsieur Carson.
Probably read it without the light on. Even though I'm doing well, hope everyone is keeping well. I feel like I am.
He's dead.
I'm alright.
I must call the police. You'd better stay here.
There was a man. It was the mime. Do you think he...
See if you can
Well, I
read
believe
that
we
now.
can rule out suicide,
if I did
don't
that
you?
and I did that, you should be able to see this.
No
little
wonder they
sign.
called her the Ice Queen. She would have been
She's
top
talking about
on my
ice
list
cream
of
again.
suspects if I hadn't seen the
Yeah.
attacker myself. And if I hadn't come across a couple of murders just
You'll
like
be-
this already. One
That
of
punch
the
had hurt.
most
Yeah, it definitely
important
did.
men in Europe murdered. And here was I, Nico Coulard, alone at the scene of the crime.
Alone.
Should I wait for the cops
Nah.
or start my own investigation?
Start your own investigation. The mime just knocked her
It
out
was a
cold. Proper
no-brainer.
jerk move. Absolutely. So let me sort out the settings first. Move mouse pointer around the screen to discover areas of interest, which will be indicated by an animating blue circle. When the pointer passes over an object with which you can interact, it will change to an animated icon reflecting the available action. Press the left mouse button to perform that action. Click on the briefcase icon to open your inventory and display the objects that you are carrying. Diary icon to access the diary. Question mark to get puzzle hints and interface help. Spanner icon to save and restore a game and adjust settings. These icons can be found in the lower section of the screen. So very quickly, let's adjust the sound. Audio. We'll turn it down ever so slightly. Turn everything down to about there. Hopefully you'll all hear that there. And Mondays. I can't say Mondays like they do on Pyro. I think it's 5. I can't remember where I have desktop audio. I think it's at 1.3. Okay, that's fine. Back. What have I missed? Lisa, I'll be in and out as moderating 2 other streams. No worries, Lisa. No worries. Can you guys all see the box now? Yeah, look at it. Yeah, you can. In fact, I need a little bit of blue light on me just to balance it out. Ooh. I'll keep that light on. Yeah, there you go. Mondays are mellow. There we go. I will light up later. Okay, let's go for this. So we'll go back. Start clicking. Mondays, I like it. Right, let's do this. So let's have a look around. So we'll go and investigate the body.
Mimes and guns don't usually go together, but I had an idea that this was no ordinary mime. I'd come across this murderer before and written about him. The costume killer. At least that's what I'd called him.
3Gs, Liam, I'm gonna go into Mellow Monday alert mode while I get on with painting minis. I'll be listening in, so play nice to kids. No worries, man. What is play nice? I don't know. We have an icon here. We're gonna click on
Some
this.
people hate searching corpses for clues. Me, I'm okay with it. Reminds me of an old boyfriend.
Ba-dum-bum. We'll click on
Carchon had been shot.
Carchon had been shot, so we're going to look at whatever this yellow thing is here and pick it up.
In his pocket, I found a ticket stamped Bateau de la Conciergerie. Taking the ticket meant I tampered with the evidence. There was no going back now.
No more moiders. Absolutely. Right. I don't think we've seen him. We've seen him shot. Oh, that's
I closed his eyes. It was the least I could do for the poor fellow.
apart from just search everywhere else. There's a clip or something there.
It was one of my hair clips. My favourite, in fact. It must have fallen when I was knocked down.
Lou playing nice? Never. I think that's it for here.
I opened his eyes. Best to leave the crime scene as I found it.
Oh, right, okay, I can open and close the eyes. That's just freaky. Right, okay. What else we got? We got a bust.
A bust of Pierre Cauchon, humble servant of La France.
Right, bust of himself. You try, Tracker, you're on your own. Fair enough.
A small round piece of glass had been cut out of the pane. This was a professional job.
Let's see, so that's that. Oh, I can step onto. Oh, what have
The
we got here?
killer must have used a ladder to reach the window. He was long gone.
I honestly thought
Guess
that.
he folded that ladder up, popped it in his pocket and took it with him.
I honestly thought that was a ladder to the left there, but obviously it's not. As you can see, I'm moving the mouse about, so you can see my mouse movement. Let's see. Oh, we got something there.
The bookcase was filled with obscure first editions.
How obscure.
It contained rows of titles I didn't recognize.
That sounds about right for me as well.
Programming the Z80 by Rodney Sachs. Ah, the romance, the drama.
Z80.
The great classic novels had a lot to learn.
What the hell was that? What was? Did anyone just hear a goat? It's okay, Virgin. At the top of my list at the moment. Okay.
It contained rows of titles I didn't recognize.
Right, let's have a look at this. There's another
Pierre
bust.
Cauchon again. His eyes seemed to follow me around the room.
Fair enough. So we've checked the body. We've checked all this. I think we can go out. I heard an animal. So yeah, it was a goat, wasn't it? It was a goat. How bizarre.
The police could turn up at any minute. Somewhere there were clues to the murder, and I needed to find them.
Well, there's obviously something on the table.
A Louis XIV table with an antique cloth. Imelda had taste. But hey, with a husband that rich, taste is easy.
There's something here. It's like a cloth.
I reckoned that cloth might just turn out to be useful.
I reckon that cloth will be useful as well.
Even my fingernail wouldn't fit into such a small hole.
There is a hole. There's a hole in mid-table, dear Liza. Let's go and have a look at what else. Would you try the old famous 5 games? I probably would if they're available on Steam.
It was a tube of acrylic paint. French ultramarine.
Liam, it could have been a sheep, mate. Yeah.
Just the colour I was after for my bathroom.
I'm sorry, I have to go. Someone is...
Someone is snooping.
Young lady, what are you doing? Oh, this paint. It's my favourite colour.
Aquamarine.
For God's sake, keep the damn stuff.
We're going to keep some aquamarine paint. Why is it saying that? To use an inventory item on a background object, click on that item and hold the mouse button. Whilst continuing to hold the mouse button, drag the item over a hotspot and release when it highlights with a gold outline. Programming is at 82 lines and the memory is full. Yeah, that's about right, Oggy. Yeah. Oh, eBay. Yeah. Well, it's getting the coding into it, really. I don't have a disk drive or anything.
Imelda had talent, but I certainly wasn't going to tell her that.
You weren't going to tell her she had talent? Bloody hell, that's rude, isn't it? Okay, let's go and speak to Imelda.
Excuse me, madame.
Yes?
Guess where you went the other Friday? I don't know.
I am so sorry for your loss, madame.
No, you're not. You're a journalist. Journalists don't feel sorry.
Not true.
We shall see.
Why did your husband send for me? What did he want to discuss?
I have no idea. His business was his
Sorry,
business.
A-game
He
has
never
been
told you
A-game.
anything.
No. And
I'll let
frankly,
him
I
out,
preferred
yeah.
it that way.
Bear me a second, everybody. Let me hit mute. You went to the National Video Game Museum in Sheffield. Nice. What's this?
How did your husband know my father?
I have no idea.
You didn't know him? Thierry Collard?
Pierre knew a lot of people I
Terry
didn't know,
Collard.
most of them women.
I'm on mute. I shouldn't be on mute. It says I'm not on mute. What's next? You wasn't. I was. Oh, fair enough.
Why would a mime want to kill your husband?
Pierre had plenty of enemies. Half the husbands in Paris for a start.
Fair
This
enough.
is quite a scoop for you. I suppose you're already inventing the headlines.
No.
Just because I am a journalist.
Don't patronise me. You're all cut from the same cloth. Do you have any moral sense at all?
Yes, I do.
Yes, that's why I do this job.
You do it to see your name in print.
As if my editor gets the byline, I just do the work.
Well, don't expect my sympathy.
The police will be here soon, madame.
She
is
is
there
mean, isn't
anybody
she?
you would like me to contact? Family, friends?
No, I have no family. Pierre and I were... He was all I had, really. Not much, was it? The dutiful wife.
I don't know. I think it was
That
enough.
was my role. He never talked, never let me in.
I know one thing, madame.
What?
If you want to find out who killed your husband, then you let me do the job, not the police.
Why? How do I know I can trust you?
Nicole did it. I'm going to go here. Busted dagger. Yeah, hello, Hoove. You're right. I'm going to click on this one.
Because you have no choice.
You have no choice.
The police will take weeks, in which time your own life may be in danger.
What?
Believe me,
Guilter. That's
this
it.
killer has struck before, and he will strike again. Who is to know that you are not next on his list?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All I need is a few more minutes to look around before the police come.
You really do have a moral sense, don't you? I trust so few people, and I share your low opinion of the police.
They've
Here,
got a mutual thing.
take this. It's the key to the drawing room next to the library at the end of the hall. It was Pierre's room. I rarely went in there. I couldn't. I was too scared of what I might find.
Okay. So I've got a key. I've got a key.
Thank you. I promise you won't regret this.
Young Lupert. So what's this? I've got a diary flashing in my head. Palais Royal, Pierre Cachon interview, relaxing bathhouse to serve the cocoa. Creepy mime outside Cachon's apartment. Man was a Cachon, cold as ice. Da, 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 da. Okay, that's fine. Right, let's go and investigate the end room, shall we? How are you doing, Hoove? You well? Are you kidding me, A-Game? A-Game's coming back in.
The door was locked.
Well, I know the door was locked. What I need to do is I need to use the key that was given to me like that. Ta-da!
Now we were getting somewhere.
Of course we are, because we've opened the door. Can't grumble self. Yeah, I'm not bad, thank you. I'm not bad, not bad. Just new tech. Well, not just new tech. I've got a keyboard that's wireless, and I've got a mouse that's wireless, and I've got a new camera, so, and a board that says Mondays are mellow. Hang on, I'll show you. There. Mondays are mellow. Yeah. New camera works really well, which is good. Right. Where are we? So we've got a light switch.
I didn't need the lights on. It was light enough already.
Fair enough. We've got a picture.
The painting showed the Cachons together, in love. As the poet said, the past is a different country. Or did I read that in a fortune cookie?
Probably read that in Fortune 500.
There was the very faintest of clicks.
Faint click.
Behind the picture was a safe.
Right. A wire and a safe code. So there's nothing in here that's gonna do. I could try the toothpick, but
The safe's lock was too secure for me to pick.
toothpick.
How
Toothpick.
come it always works in movies, huh?
Yeah. How come? Okay, so it's not there. Right. Okay. So we've got that. We've got a couch.
This wasn't the time for me to lie on the sofa doing my Marie Antoinette impression.
Okay.
Though it is very popular at parties, especially with gay guys. Don't ask me why.
Fair enough. Well, let's move on to the table. Apparently there's something on the table. What have we got?
As expected, the desk was yet another priceless antique. Yawn. The blotter and in tray had clearly been placed with mathematical precision.
Yeah.
My heart skipped a beat.
It's a carved
It
elephant.
was a
It's a
carved
carved
elephant. But not just any carved elephant. It had been made by my father. I knew for certain because in my apartment I had its exact twin, carved into a box he had made. So Carchon had known my father. They really must have been friends. I decided to take the carved elephant. It clearly meant nothing to Imelda.
So it meant nothing to Imelda, so she stole it. Is that a thing? Is she stealing it? If it was, well, obviously it was. I'm going to move that camera again. Sorry, the camera is ever so slightly off. Tea leaf. Tea leaf.
I didn't want to take the tray, but I knew that I could use it.
Is there anything else?
I didn't need a sheet of blotting paper. Not while it was blank.
Okay, so I'm missing something here. I'll try the door. It's definitely got to be with the safe. I reckon there's a hole in the table in the hall.
Locked. Not surprising, really.
So let's go back to... I should probably chuck it anyway. Yeah, I know. It doesn't make sense. Right. We'll go back here. We'll go here. We'll see if we can use that. Oh, hello.
Ah, Nico, you are just so damn good at this stuff.
We have a key.
Instead of comforting Imelda, I was ransacking her flat. Why? Because there was
Imelda.
something going on here, and I had to get answers before the cops arrived. And hey, she'd been rude to me, so she had it coming.
Fair enough. So that should shut the hole. There we go. Which is there. Rude. I know the rudeness has started. It's not even a juice stream, and it's rude. Let's go in here. Right. We have a picture. We're going to go and have a look at that picture again. And I suspect that the key... That looks like it fits. Oh, hello. We're in.
In the
What's
safe
that?
was some kind of artifact.
Thing.
There were strange
I would have said
symbols on
thing.
its surface. It looked like the printer's blocks I'd made at art school. If there was one thing I'd learned about symbols, they are always important. But these symbols scratched into stone were impossible to read. I needed to find a way of printing them. At least the stone was round. But what could I use for ink? And what could I print on? Sure, I was stealing, but I knew Imelda didn't know about the artifact, and Carchon was past caring.
That's cold, and the body isn't even cold. I think that we use... Yeah, I do like I want to say something. That is like a roller. We use the paint to roll it on, and we use the blotting paper to do it on, but we need to put it in something. We can't really square it on and rub it. That's just going to make the hands really dirty, even though you can do that with that. The tray. The tray. So the antique tray, we open the case, we get the ink, we squirt.
I'd spread blue paint over the bottom of the tray. It was ruined. I was a very bad girl, but also quite a clever one.
Right. Hey, that's not spreading all over the... Yeah, I know. Now, we go back in here, we get the roller, and we go rolly, rolly, rolly. Think of the provenance of the antiques.
I rolled the artifact in the paint until it was completely coated.
I think we're going all right, Lisa. Thanks for asking. We're making progress. I'm about to roll this artifact, which is covered in blue, aquamarine paint, onto some blotting paper to do this. She put it back in her pocket.
Genius.
Yeah,
The roller and the paint worked just as I planned. But what did it say?
I'm playing with a bad girl. I've started rolling. all the puns are hidden away, and you can actually now read what it says on the back on the box. Mondays are mellow. I might change that. Nico is a naughty woman. Right, okay, so we got...
It was some kind of coded
Subjudice?
message. It read, subjudice. I may not have learned
Subjudice.
a lot as a journalist, but that was a term I knew well.
SDSS.
It means
DSS.
a legal case that is before the courts. Below it was a sequence of letters that made no sense.
SDSS.
I suddenly
DSS.
realized there was a connection between the boat ticket and the coded message. The boat ticket was stamped Bateau de la Conciergerie. The conciergerie
Thank you, Lou.
on the Ile de la Cité by the river housed the ancient law codes. So, subjudice could in this case mean literally under the law codes, below the conciergerie. I was pretty sure I'd found all I could here.
Okay.
And besides, all this opulence was making me pine for my regular life of poverty. This was a huge story. It was also one heck of a puzzle with a lot of pieces missing. But
Yeah.
I was going to crack it. And if I could just remember the name of that fancy prize you get for being an ace journalist, I was definitely going to win it this time.
You mean the Pulitzer Prize? Is it the Pulitzer Prize? People in the chat? I think there's a broken sword on Switch. Oh. Yeah. Jew. Speaking of Jew. Hello. 6 months. Thank you very much for the resubscription, Jew. How are you doing? You alright? Pulitzer. Yeah, Pulitzer. We've already had a rude moment because Linko is a bad girl. She's done some rolling. She keeps rolling. And yeah, Pulitzer. There we go. That was good timing, wasn't it? How are you doing, Jew? Are you well? Nice Lego building earlier, by the way. Nice Lego building. Right, we're going to head towards the dock things. It's going all right. Nico has discovered something, so we've got a dead body. I'll show you the dead body. There's the dead body. She already said something about he's not going to miss anything. It was quite cold before he's even cold. She's been... This is now Thief Simulator. It really is. She's been a bit of a... We'll go and have a quick word there, and you'll see how snotty she is.
Did you find anything useful?
This carving, do you know anything about it?
It was Pierre's. What does the statue have to do with...
Please, I need to know.
Don't discuss.
He was
I
given
haven't,
it
Lisa, no.
by a
This is
friend?
the first time.
Something to do with Africa.
He never explained any more.
No. But I think it was important to him. Always on display. Why?
It was carved by my father.
Oh, I see. I didn't know.
She is, isn't
Imelda,
she?
I will do everything I can to find the killer.
Thank you, my dear.
And if the police ask,
Don't worry. You were never here.
subjudice was the key. I was going to have to find a way under
Hurry
the
and comfy on the bed. I
conciergerie.
like it.
I decided to head straight for the quayside on the Ile de la Cité. If there was a way of getting under the conciergerie, it would have to be from there.
Have to be from there. Okay, it has to be from there.
Canchon wasn't the type for messing about on the river. He was up to something down here. Something that got him killed.
Right, let's go and have a look. Oh, we got a thing. We got a thing. It rattles.
The fence wouldn't move.
Right, that one don't move. What's that?
It was the old boathouse for the conciergerie. If I was right about the meaning of subjudice, then the answer had to lie somewhere here on the quayside.
Okay, let's try the other gate. See what happens there.
This fence wouldn't move either.
Okay. We're going to go
I
this way.
wasn't leaving yet. I had a hunch there was more to find.
Well, I wasn't pointing to leave. I was pointing over here. Well, I wasn't pointing there. I was pointing down here. You can see my mouse, can't you?
The cross looked familiar. I'd seen it before.
I-
It was embroidered on the lace cloth I'd picked up at Carchon's apartment. I knew I was on the right track.
Ah. Don't you want to be on the left track? So, Oggy, I think I had this on the 3DS. At least I had this on the 3DS and Steam, both director's cuts. What have I got? I've got it on mobile. I've got one of the games on mobile. I just haven't got around to playing them. You know when you have all the best intentions to buy and play a game? Yeah. Let's try this.
I tried pushing the fence, but it wouldn't move.
It looked like you pulled the fence. Oh, hello.
A strange pair of locks stopped the latches from releasing the gate.
The thing with Broken Sword, clicking stuff can be a tad off. Well, I like the mouse then. Lou, I never played, but watched Gavin Dew play him. Oh, fair enough. I've got some experts in the audience then. You must move the rectangle blocks so the latch can slide all the way across, so releasing the gate to open. Blocks move along their lengths, some vertically, some horizontally. Okay, so to move a block, you can click on it and drag it horizontal or vertical along the appropriate axis. Good luck with this puzzle. Thanks, Lisa. Okay, here we go. So, if this is anything like my daughter's car thing, move that across, move that up there, move that there, move that across there, move that up there, move that across, that down, that slides there, that goes there, that slides across like that. That can go up there, that can go there, that can go there, that can go down. We'll move that across, we'll move that up, we'll move that across. Bugger. Let's try that. We'll go up here. Go up here. Move that up. Move that up. Move that across. Move that across. Move that. Like that. No, because I get stuck. What? Started off so confidently. Yeah, I started off confidently and I've messed it up. So, hang on. If that goes down there, that goes up there.
Yes. One down, one to go.
One down. Alright. Let's do the next one. Yeah, we know what to do. Let's skip. Right, okay. So I'm taking guesses. That. That goes that way, that goes up. That can go do that. That, I do not believe that will work. That's what she said. What's that? Next one is harder. Oh, we got a that's what she said moment, guys. Got that. That's what she said. Let's move that way. Move that way. But then I just get here and I get stuck. Right, that. Hang on. If I move that there, move that there, move that across, move that down, up, move it up. No, I'm gonna end up in the same place. Hang on. It's across. Right, up, across. No. Down, up, across, that way. It's go like that, make that across there. But then I'm kind of stuck there. So if I were to move that up there, move that there, move that across. These puzzles annoy you too. I'm just going to check on the chats. Moon Empress, these puzzles just annoy me too much. So you should skip and let the game do it. You let the game do it? You can skip? Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Move that across there. That there.
Nothing like a good convent education
Bingo!
for honing your lockpicking skills.
We got it. That's the weirdest way it's fallen down. Oh! Thank you very much for the bits, Stu. Thank you ever so much. We got there. Jeez. Yay. Smashed it. Quite literally. It dropped on the floor. Okay. Let's go in.
For a room full of junk, that was one very sophisticated lock system. This place was definitely fishy. In more ways than one.
Oh, the fish buns are coming out. After a certain while, game gets tired and skip button appears. Ah. I didn't know that. I hope you're all enjoying this, by the way.
Oops.
Oopsie daisy. What's that? What's that?
An old shell case. I wondered what that was doing there.
A shell case?
The brass case was smooth and perfectly round.
Okay, so we got a shell case. Right. Can we move the boat back?
Moving the skiff would only damage it more.
Oh, it's called a skiff, is it? Right. Okay. Can we move the skiff back? Oggy, I don't often see these puzzles, so it's
No
good
handle.
to watch them.
Nothing obvious. But there had to be a way to open it.
What's this?
The words Sinister and Dexter were carved on either side. Now any good convent girl like me knows the old Roman for left, right, left, right. But what did it mean here?
You know I'm not a convent girl. And Sinister and Dexter mean nothing to me, so there we go. So, I'd like you to meet my two kids, Sinister and Dexter. Okay, let's try this. SDSSDSS. It's that. SDSSDSS. Right. What if we slot that in there? Okay. It won't fit. What if it's a shell? It's not the shell. Let's try the block again. It's the block. It's the block thing. The block thing is there.
Mystery solved. Carchon's stone cylinder slotted into the hole with a satisfying click.
A cylinder slots into a hole with a satisfying click. SDSSDSS. If for those who can't see.
Rolling out the painted cylinder had given me a print of a secret message. It read, Sub Judice. Below it was a sequence of letters. SDSSDSS.
Right, remember that. Here we go. S.
A satisfying click told me I turned it to the right
Thanks,
position. It
Thanks,
felt
Oggy.
like tumblers in a safe.
S. D.
Another click.
That's number 2.
Another step closer.
S. 3. S. 4. D. 5. S. 6. S. 7.
I love the sound of locks clicking open.
Sounds like bank vaults. Oh. Okay. I can take the tube. Is that door going to come out?
I removed the stone cylinder.
The door stayed open. What's in the door? What's in the door? What's in the door? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right, okay, we're in. What have we got?
Ut lex vel ut next sumito. To the law or unto death.
Submit.
I guess these people didn't believe in liberté, égalité, or fraternité. Yes, I'll admit it. I was a swot at school.
A-game
I
is,
also wore lipstick and the nuns never knew.
A-game, what are you doing? Hey. What are you doing? Do you want back in there again? He's coming back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It was rubbish lipstick if nobody noticed. Okay, look, yeah. Let's see. What have we got? There's a cross. What's at the cross?
Oh my god.
Okay.
The slab came down with a hell of a force.
So doors shut.
With nothing to hold it up, the cross dropped back down again. If I was going to get a closer look at the panel,
Okay.
I'd have to find a way of keeping the cross up.
Right, okay. So what could we use as a weight? The elephant? No. The elephant? That's a no. Why use wood when you've got steel? He's got wood! He's got wood!
Lifting
First
the
string
cross
back.
closed
Expect
the
it.
entrance door and also opened some kind of stone panel.
Right.
Ingenious.
Let's see. Let's use wood. Oh. How's she managed?
The stone cross was propped up.
There
Now
we
I was
go.
getting somewhere.
Right. Okay. We're getting somewhere now. Let's have a look at this hole in the wall. Another hole in the wall, people. Another
I
hole in the
touched
wall.
the slot. Nothing bad happened, which was good. I've always been attached to my fingers. This slot was designed for something specific. But what?
Why the hell would you touch a slot? That's like going, oh, there's this hole I've never seen before. I'm going to shove my hand right in there and see what happens. That kind of thing, isn't it? Honestly. Sarcasm, yeah. Let's see. Let's try the key. Don't tell me it's the stone again. Bloody hellfire, it's the stone. What'd that do?
The artifact slotted into the hole perfectly. Behind the old walls, I could hear some kind of mechanism groaning into life. But whatever had been triggered had now jammed.
Lou, I was looking at some photos today of someone who lost their hand when a bomb went off in it. It was amazing. Tendons and stuff everywhere. Oh, crikey. Oh, is that really making me a bit squeamish? Nice. Thanks for that. So I'm taking a guess. Let's have a look over here. I'm very squeamish.
The gap was too thin for me to get a grip. I needed something thin enough to prise the door open.
Thin enough to prise the door. Okay, let's try. Let's try the hair. This might be a long shot.
I was going to need something a lot stronger than a hair clip to free the door.
Jew, is there anything that make you icky, Lou? Honestly, that gives me proper shivers. Right, okay, we can't use that. There's nothing else here. A ticket's not going to do it. A cloth's not going to do it. A piece of paper's not going to do it. Elephant's definitely not going to do it. I could try the elephant. No. The key? No. The shell?
I removed the shell case. The cross didn't drop back
I read
down.
that.
Some kind of mechanism was holding it up.
I read that. Ankle dislocation when the foot faces the wrong way. Oh, crikey. Oh. Jeez Louise. Okay, right. If it's that. So that artifact is holding the cross up. So if we take the artifact away, right. If I haven't got anything that's here, and there is nothing outside, what could I do to make... I'm thinking outside the box here. I'm going to try that over there.
I needed a gap for leverage.
Thinking is dangerous. I know, Lou, I know. Hang on. I'll put it down there. I'm going to put it down there. The reason I'm going to put it down there is because if I lift up the cross, the door will come down. And it will make something that's like that. It will flatten it. So instead of it being like that, it goes... And then you can... The sound effects tonight, people. The sound effects. Okay, let's go and lift up that cross. Anytime today, Nico. That's the sound you don't want to hear, right? This is meant to be mellow too. It is meant to be mellow. We're having a good time. Squish. Exactly. Squish. I hope you're enjoying it.
The stone slab had flattened one end of the shell case.
I hope this is. I hope everyone's enjoying it and everyone's having a good time. And I mean, we're on the air till 10 o'clock tonight because I am shattered, but I wanted to start. I didn't want to miss Mellow Monday. I didn't want to miss the inaugural Mellow Monday. So, why is Nico taking the perimeter to go around? Why can't she just be like everyone else? Right. Will the shell case still work? Yes, it will. She wants to get her steps in. Yeah, that's true actually. We'll put that back in there. She's not a crow, so can't go as the crow flies. Oh, fair enough, Lou, fair enough. We're going to take the shell case away.
I removed the shell case.
That's what I asked you to do. And then I'm taking this, we go over to the door. And we get the shell case and we use that with the door. Give it a... Effing hey, I got it right. Hey!
Another good use for a shell case. Another secret room. Somebody had something to hide. But was it what I was looking for?
How many uses are there for a shell case apart from A, to hold a shell, and B, to get squished? Another good use for a shell case. How many? Moon Empress. Should have been me yesterday. Went to get Starburst and found a massive spider which Sparkles refused to kill, so Mum had to then do it. Didn't sleep till 4 AM. You got the right sort of thinking for a game like this. Thanks, Stu. Lou, who knew? I didn't know. Let's go and have a look in here. It's a bit dark.
Wow. Through the darkness, I could see that this was a stateroom. But for what purpose? And how did it tie in with Carchon?
Oh, we need some light. It's a bit dark. Is there anything back? Is there a light switch on the entrance? Something there. What's that? It's flashing. It's flashing red.
Amazing. Oh. The thing still worked. The room lit up bright as day.
Shut that window. Bear with me a second, people. It's the cat cave. The cat cave is literally there. Yeah, how does she know it's a stateroom in the dark? That's a good question. Bear with. It's getting a bit too cold in here. I'm going to turn on my little heater below here. It's supposed to drop down to 1 degree tonight. When's spring going to come about? Right, so let's have a look. We've got something here.
That wasn't going to help.
Well, what is it?
A slot next to the safe door. All I had to do was find something to fit into it. It was like being back in kindergarten. All I needed now was a shape that would fit the slot.
That's the next thing I want to get as one of my sound effects. I wanted, if anyone ever played Star Trek Next Generation: A Final Unity, Data used to say, "I do not believe that will work. I cannot get that for the love nor money." So that's that one on. But I think I want Rinse Wind to go. That doesn't work as my next one, so I will try and find that.
A door like that always has something important behind it. I had to find a way to unlock it.
So we need to find a lock. We've got a table.
I wasn't going to find anything in this old desk. It hadn't been used for years.
Okay. We got some flags.
The flags had faded, but their message was still pretty clear. Fascist regalia, a message of hate.
Ooh. Okay. We've got a spider's web there. There's nothing else really going there. That's the flags. What's over this side? Oh, hello, hello, hello. There's a drawer. What's in the drawer?
Inside the drawer, I found a note written in some kind of code.
Okay, we'll put the drawer back. What? What are you doing? You're putting the drawer back.
Damn, don't you just hate it when that happens?
What? I was supposed to close the drawer, but she's now just putting her hand in there. What's she got?
A photo, long lost, had fallen down the back of the drawer. It was very old, but there was no mistaking the guy in the foreground. Carchon. Behind him were soldiers, a burning village, and a corpse. The photograph was cropped on the right-hand side. Somebody else in the picture obviously didn't want to be in it anymore.
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised.
Okay.
This was Africa in the 60s. An uprising was being brutally suppressed. And here was Mr. Media himself, Carchon, doing the suppressing. The photograph was not just powerful evidence. It was also my ticket to one explosive story.
There we go.
But there had to be more for me to discover.
She's got the story, that's the main thing. See, pessimistic. Yeah, that's true. Jude, that looks like our bedroom.
There was nothing else in the drawer.
Fair enough. So what's... Oh. The note has been written using a substitution cipher. This means that a different symbol has been used to represent each letter of the alphabet. To crack the code, you must correctly match all of the symbols to their corresponding letters. Highlight a symbol, then highlight the corresponding letter. Favorite kind of puzzle. Oh. If you make a mistake, click on the go back button to step back, or you can reset the whole puzzle by clicking on the reset button. Okay. Let's see. Let's start with some letters. Another type of puzzle that annoys me takes forever. Well, hopefully it won't take forever. Now that's either going to be an A or an I. So let's start with that being an A. And let's see if there's anything that does. I'm going to try to circle that circle as an N. and the D is going to be that. Now that doesn't make sense because there's a D, and so if that's not an A, will that be an? That has to be an I. If that's an I, is that an I? If you look at the 3-letter words first, you make things easier. Thank you for the hint. So 3-letter words. So if we have a look up here, if we go with that one and make that a T, because that could be 2 and 2. So the S is 2. 2, 2, 2. That could be not. Would that be a let's make that an N. Right. But it doesn't work there. That's no, that's not a not. Oh, hang on. What have I clicked on? This supposed to be that one. What's that? That one's that one. Not. That could be and. So if we go with squiggly as A and that as D. Right, I think that's dead. So that is E. Not a something indeed. So we call that an I. So I is that. Something. Something. Hey game, you're being a little bit of a toe rag tonight. And he wants back out, and I'm freezing cold. Not a. That's coincidence. That's coincidence. There's a coincidence. That's coincidence. So that's a C. Coincidence. Not coincidence. It is indeed it. That N shape is an H. That's an S. So we'll go there for there. This is 2 to. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to let my cat out again. We can't let him out the back door. There's big explanation why. But I'll do that and click there. Bear with. Sorry about that. That arrow thing, F. F. This is 2 to wait. And B. That's a B. So we've got something and something both dead. So that's a B. So squiggly. So that sack is. So that B. Oh, that's a U. Right. This is 2 urgent. R. That is R. Which means that is G. P, that's a P. P. Pierre, something to that reports to follow. Pierre, full report to follow, but this is too urgent to wait. Arno and something both dead. This is not a coincidence. Indeed, it seems, M, that all of us who came together in something are in danger. Take, so that's a K. We know that's a K. Great care. Armada. We've got a Q, a V. We'll go with Y. Yamada both dead. This is not a coincidence. Indeed, it seems that all of us who came together in July, J, are in danger. Take great care. Choose a letter. We'll go V. It's not V. X.
I had decrypted the note.
Oh, there we go.
It read, Pierre, full report to follow. But this is too urgent to wait. Arno and Yamada both dead. This is not a coincidence. Indeed, it seems that all of us who came together in July are in danger. Take great care. X.
I got it right. Yes, I got it right. I got it right. I got it right. We've had a look at the picture. What's this? Thanks for the GGs.
It was pretty clear from the
Need
lack
some
of
water.
dust that someone had been working very recently at this desk. This was the article I'd written about the costume killer. My suspicions were right. Conchon had cut it out. Two
You're all right.
businessmen
No
had
worries,
been
Lise.
killed. One in Italy, one in Japan. In each case, the killer had worn a costume, a penguin, and then a snowman. But that wasn't the only link between the two murders.
A penguin
Both
and a
the
snowman.
victims had been big media do-gooders, and I proved they were just the opposite. So, how did they fit in with Conchon? I had enough for a story. An amazing story that was going to make my reputation and blow Conchon's to pieces. I needed to get home fast and start typing.
Oh, right, okay. We're at Nico's apartment that evening. Hey, gang.
Bonsoir, Collard.
Nico, it's Ronnie.
I know.
Hey,
my
Ronnie,
face.
you cracked open the champagne yet?
Are you crazy?
What's wrong? Wait a minute. You didn't print it, did you?
Of course I didn't print.
That's the best piece I've written.
The last, as far as I'm concerned.
It's important.
It's suicidal. You can't destroy a national hero.
He deserved it.
Is
His
he...
corpse isn't even cold.
Ronnie, 2 hours
Well,
ago
no,
I told you
but she
what I
still
found.
survived.
You loved it. You begged me to write it up immediately.
2 hours is a long time in newspapers, Nico.
Someone's got to you, haven't they?
Of
Listen
course
up,
they have.
Nico, and listen good. Pierre Carchon had a lot of friends. Powerful friends. For your own sake.
Powerful.
Forget what happened.
You got it. End of
End of conversation. Good
Good
night.
night.
This should have been my big break, but I knew there was nowhere else to sell this story. If Ronnie wouldn't print it, nobody would.
Sobbing. Still sobbing. He's a delight. He is a delight, isn't he, you? What we got
Bonsoir,
going on here?
Collard.
Mademoiselle Collard, my name is Plantard. I need to talk to you about your story.
Plantard.
Your Pierre Carchon story.
How did you know about that?
There are people out there, madame, who will be very upset by this story.
Oh, really?
Upset.
Well, it's their lucky day. It's been spiked.
Yes, I know.
He
We
is
must
sus,
meet.
isn't he?
We must?
I have information relating to your costume killer stories. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., Café de la Chandelle Verte, Rue Alain Court. I shall be wearing a grey overcoat. You must talk to no one about this.
You can't tell me what to...
Tomorrow at 8. I'll be
Tomorrow at
waiting.
8. Right, tomorrow at 8. At the Café de la whatever.
People complain about newspaper articles all the time, but not usually before they're printed. I was beginning to feel scared. This guy, Plantard, could I trust
That
him?
hasn't done
Should I
anything,
meet
has
him
that?
or forget the
I'm
whole
gonna use this
business?
cloth
I
instead.
didn't have an answer.
And back to sobbing. Café de la Chandelle Vard the next morning.
I'd only been in Paris for a week, but already I'd fallen in love with the city. My latest discovery was a little cafe, La Chandelle Verte. I was pretty sure the waitress was taking a shine to me. That old Stobart charm, I guess.
No, exactly. Oh, there's Plancard.
Little did I know my reverie was about to be so rudely interrupted.
That's it'll probably be. Creepy clown. Creepy clown sees briefcase. Kaboom! I am angry now. My fist is clenched. Sorry. And all in the while, the builder in the background is doing
As I picked myself up, I was
nothing.
really
Not going.
angry. 1 minute I'm on vacation, the next minute some clown's blown me up. I knew right away what I was going to do. I was going to find that clown and bring him to justice. Because justice matters. Justice is up there with liberty. And equality. And, fraternity. After all, that's why I'd studied law, wasn't it? Well, money, of course.
Yeah. All the while that it blew up, the guy in the background still doing roadworks, just going... Just a normal day in Paris. Let's get doing this. Right, okay. What we got? Georges found a newspaper.
The big story was about the brutal murder of a French media magnate, shot down in cold blood. The guy oozed confidence, like a regular French statesman.
Oozed confidence. All the oozing. Lou, he's like the Lemmy, Miner and Lemmings, yeah.
The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state.
Okay.
The leading article referred to the...
Oh, I read that one. What's that one?
The column was devoted exclusively to rumor, gossip, and sensationalism. The column was...
No, read that one.
I noticed the writing at the foot of the page. It read, Salah ad-Din, 1345.
Salah ad-Din, 1345. Okay, that's going to come in useful. Is there anything else around here?
I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence.
You've just taken a paper. That's evidence. You've disturbed it already. You're in too deep. There's a mirror. Oh wait, this isn't broken. This isn't Broken Sword 2: The Shattered
I
Mirror,
hope the
is it?
fact the mirror was already broken meant I'd escaped the bad luck.
In you go, out you go again. I'll show you on camera. That's how you go. That's him going out. I'll show you. I'll go to the main camera. You'll see what I mean. There you go. Jump out there. There's a proper little cave there. So it's like a. It's got a long enough lead. You'll see what I'm going to bring you for a little tour. You don't normally see this in Tracker Towers. But no, down there, right, behind the Mondays and Mellow, that there is a cat cave. I don't have a light to put on it. So you can see there's a little platform just over there. He jumps onto it and it goes right out there. But it stops him from going out these doors here because we don't want him going out those doors. So yeah, let's put his back. Oh, oh yeah, the Bob Ross picture I originally did. Still sitting there. There it is. Yeah, you're getting a little tour tonight. Didn't mean to do a little tour, but sod it. It works. Hope you guys aren't motion sick. I apologise if you are. There we go. There we go. We're back up there. Right, where were we? We're there. Yeah. Whilst so yeah, you knew about the fact that he had a
The sight of the dead guy's staring eyes turned my knees to jelly.
And
I
so we
tried
built
not
the
to
cat
meet
cave
his
so he could
stare
go
as
out.
I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit cards. The guy's past was a blank page.
Unusual. Right, let's go and speak to... Oh, there's
I
a bottle
needed
there.
a stiff drink, but I hated the taste of brandy.
Right, okay, so not touching the brandy. So we'll go over here.
Oh, my head. Never again. How much vodka did I drink? Oh, no, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobart, ma'am. You look like you could use a little help.
I could use a little drink. I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
Just relax and take it easy. You've been knocked out.
You don't say. What happened?
There's been an explosion. You should try not to move.
Are you a doctor?
We'll play yes on that one in a second. But before I do that, my head, I feel like I was in a party. You're sat there in an explosion. Anyway, come back.
Yes, I am. I studied under Dr. Benton.
Who is he?
Only one of the most brilliant medical minds on this planet.
Dr.
He taught
Benton.
me everything I know about medicine. Can you remember anything at all?
No. I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
Not a chance in hell I'm pouring you a brandy. You're in shock.
You could be in shock. No alcohol.
Okay, you're the doctor. What about the old man? Is he dead?
I thought it was Dr. Pepper, if I'm honest, by the way. Yeah, he's dead.
Yes, he is.
Oh, mon Dieu. I've never
Back
seen
in
a
again,
real
there
life
again.
corpse
Go on.
before. Except for Grandmaman. That was different. She was family. Has he gone stiff?
I shouldn't think so. He's only been dead a few minutes.
Right, okay. Let's talk about the paper.
Did this newspaper belong to the old gentleman?
I don't know.
Someone has scribbled a note on it. It reads, Salah Ed-Din, 1345.
Yeah.
Does that mean anything to you?
Don't know.
No, monsieur, nothing.
Right, okay. We'll talk about the clown.
Do you remember what happened when the clown entered?
I remember that horrible tune he played all right. It was like a funeral dirge.
I'd never liked accordion music either.
I thought it was...
Did the clown speak to the old man?
No, he just laughed at him. Then he grabbed the old man's briefcase and ran out of the door.
The briefcase. Let's talk about
Did
the
you
briefcase.
see what the old man had in his briefcase?
No, he didn't open it.
Right, so the briefcase wasn't open.
What did the old man do when the clown snatched his briefcase?
Nothing. He just sat there like he was frozen.
Sat there like he was frozen. Why would he do that? So you make someone makes off with something like that. You were like, "Oi, get back here, you! I'm gonna smash your head in." It could just be me. I think I have a problem. Let's talk about clown.
Did the old man try to stop the clown?
Oh, he didn't have a chance. The clown dropped his accordion and ran out of the door. That's it. That's all I can remember.
All right. Talk about the old man.
Did you know the old man?
No, monsieur. I never saw him before.
How did the old man behave?
Well, agitated. He kept looking about him at the door, at his watch.
As if he was waiting for someone?
Yes, I suppose so. He was worried about something, that's for sure. If you ask me, he was having an affair. He had that
Reckon he's
look
clomped
about
on the head
him,
again.
like a guilty husband.
Ow. Okay, that'll do.
Stay here, mademoiselle. I'm going to look around for evidence.
I don't think there's anything in the suitcase. No, there isn't. Right. Okay. So there's nothing else there. So we've seen the mirror. There's nothing else there. Right, let's go back out the door. Right. We have 15 minutes to go. And it looks like we're gonna go that way. That way. Oh, hello.
Freeze! Hold it, right there.
Oh, don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind, eh?
I demand to see the American consul.
Drop your weapons and get down on the ground.
Put that thing away, Sergeant. Move. I apologize, monsieur, but I cannot permit you to leave.
Am I under arrest?
Ah, no. I would simply like to ask you some questions.
I'm innocent.
En avant,
I'm an
the
American.
café.
Can't
Now.
make up your mind, eh? I love that. That's a brilliant line.
What a mess. This bombing is an outrage, is it not?
Stop that, monsieur.
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead? Moo?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay, there's some great humour in this
But I
game.
failed to
Yeah.
look on the bright side.
Lou, I love this game. That's
I
good.
recall a
It is
case
good.
where the killer escaped by feigning death. However, in this case, the man is quite dead.
He's quite dead.
Examine the girl and take her statement, if you can.
The city that I work in is the
Et
home to Revolution
maintenant,
Studios.
to business. Your name, please?
George Stobart. I'm from California.
And what brings you to Paris, Monsieur Stobart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year, no?
Yeah, I guess so. Apart from the bomb blast.
Yeah.
Were you in the vicinity of the cafe at the time of the explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Did you see the deceased enter the cafe?
Yes, I did. I'm going to be honest with the police.
Yes, I did.
Was he alone?
Yeah.
And did he say anything to you?
No. He was more interested in the waitress.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
We've talked about the clown in a second, but he was more interested in the waitress. No, he wasn't. He was waiting for someone to turn up, but there you go. That's the 90s for you.
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion?
Yeah, one of those things that go...
The picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one. Is the girl all right, Moo?
She'll live. She confirms the doctor's statement.
Oh, yeah, doctor.
You did not tell me you are a doctor, monsieur.
Whoops.
No, that's right. I didn't think it was relevant.
Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know nothing. You may leave. Enjoy your
Fine,
vacation,
I know
Dr.
nothing.
Stobart.
What about my personal safety? Can't you at least give me some advice?
What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters.
And don't cross the road until the little man shows green.
Great advice.
I honestly believe you are in no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My card.
There's a card.
Thanks.
That is all. You may go.
There's not much to go on, monsieur.
On the surface, no. But what lurks inside the subconscious? If the door can only be opened.
Are you serious, monsieur? I thought your interest in psychic detection was purely academic.
Oh, my lord. When did he go all... I was thought like this and then all of a sudden... Yeah, like that. Right. I think we talked to Nico.
Excuse me, mademoiselle?
Hi. My name's George Stobart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yep, that's right. On vacation in Paris. Some vacation, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out in front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with a hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling.
That's true, actually.
He
I never
went
thought of that.
inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I'm Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
What is that, some kind of nightclub?
Oh, no, it's a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you could interview me about the bombing. An eyewitness account.
How about
minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
How about
I'll
now?
just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
A clown? It's him again.
It's him again. It's him again. Okay, let's see. Let's go with the artifacts first before we talk about the clown, the inspector, and dead guy.
Look, the inspector gave me his card.
Also?
You know him?
Oh, yes, we've met.
Hang on.
I didn't know his first name was Augustin. It suits him, I must say.
If anyone went with the same kind of thing like this, and I'm going to come out of my camera, you know, if anyone went and went, Look, the inspector gave me his card. You'd be like, yay. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you be going like that? Look, the inspector gave me his card. Unless you're 8 years old and an inspector's giving you a card, you wouldn't be that happy about it, would you? You'd be like, what do you know about this inspector? Ah, dear. Right, okay. Let's click on the newspaper.
I found this newspaper outside the cafe.
That is not a newspaper, it's a gossip rag.
There's something written in it. Salah Eddin, 1345.
It sounds like a betting tip. The name of the horse and the time of the race. What do you think?
Before we answer that, Moon... okay, so this guy went from a penguin, snowman, mime, and a clown. What's next? A squirrel? And Oggy, I would be escorting you back to the loony bin. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to say it's a race. I don't think it's a horse race.
I don't think it is. That's too obvious.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind betting. This is a coded message.
And then goes on about betting.
It's a romantic notion, but I don't think so.
Fine. Okay, let's talk about the guy.
Who was the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Plantar. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Well, not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation.
Let's talk about Rosso.
Rosso didn't blink when I told him about the clown. It's as if he already knew.
That's typical of a cold fish like Rosso. I've seen cheeseburgers with more spunk.
What the fuck does that mean? Cheeseburgers with more spunk. What the hell are they putting on their cheeseburgers? Don't go there. Don't go there, guys.
How did Plantard get your name?
Through the newspaper, La Liberté. I'd written an article linking two unsolved murders, one in Italy, the other in Japan. The cases were remarkably similar. A wealthy victim, no apparent motive, and a costume killer. Plantard said he could supply me with more information. Somehow the clown must have known about our appointment.
Let's talk about the clown, shall we?
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Ouch! That's cold! Colder than the dead body that was found in part 1. Ain't that right, Nico?
Why won't you tell me about the clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number. You help me with my story and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Okay, it's a deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. I'll be on phone with you.
Fine. I'll see you soon.
Again, 90s writing, isn't it? It's a great game, but 90s writing. This is strictly business. Oh yeah, I'm making for the first time. I'm gonna sleep with you in the next 2 hours. Yeah. Let's get some mature. This is my card. Any information, get in contact with me. Yeah, that's fine. That works for me. Is that right? That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. Fine. Perfect. Lou, not too weird. Too gross. Absolutely. Moon. Flirting. Oggy, something that is too weird for Lou. Yep, because Lou doesn't want to know. Spunk in. Oh, no. Okay, let's go this way. There's a guy to talk to.
Hey, you!
I thought you'd been arrested.
No,
Hey,
it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess.
Duty. Okay, let's talk about the newspaper. He might have an idea.
Would you like to read my newspaper?
What are you talking about reading?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Why is he taking the newspaper? It's got the 1345 business on it. Unless...
Look at this. Damn bleeding heart liberals. Save the dolphins. Catch them and eat them, I say. All that fuss over a bunch of fish. Nah, that's more like it. Look at the size of those. Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah, what's this? Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend.
Oh,
Bucephalus
1345.
reborn, mon ami. Like a streak of lightning she is.
Right, so we know it's a horse.
Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole.
I beg your pardon?
Put some money on that nag.
What about your toolbox?
Stuff it. Help yourself.
Nico was right. Absolutely, Moon. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, let's have a look in the toolbox.
I found a T-shaped tool in the box. I didn't know what it was, but it looked useful.
I'm stealing tools now. Yes, that works. What is it?
It was a metal rod with a handle at one end and a short cross piece at the other.
T-shaped tool hype. Yoo-hoo-hoo.
The card read, Augustin Rousseau, and gave an address to the south of the Montparnasse Cemetery.
You can call me Moon if it's easier. Thank you. So is there anything? Is that it? Oh, calling Nico. It's a phone.
Hello, Nico Coulard.
Hello? It's George.
Oh, hi.
She got poked quick.
I haven't had a lot of luck.
You found nothing?
No.
Look, I'm very busy right now. Call me if you have any news, okay?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Adieu, monsieur.
See you.
So she just went from the cafe back to her apartment to answer her phone to end up probably back at the cafe. I want to know if the clothes are made by Time Lords. The pockets are bigger than on the inside. Absolutely. Right. I think what we'll do, because it's 9:57, is we'll leave it there. We're going to save this game. Mellow Monday Part 1. And we're going to confirm. And we're going to resume that next time around. So we're going to go to main camera. Haha. Yes, we've got main camera on. I'll put it on there. And yeah, we're going to leave that there for tonight. Now I'm going to close the window actually as well. So I'm going to quit the game. Yep, there we go. We've made some good progress there, I think. We've gone through Nico's first part. We've found some information. Plantar got blown up by the clown, and we had a media mogul get killed by a mime who's also a clown, who's also a snowman, who's also a penguin. That's a good quiz question, isn't it? But that's yeah, we're there. We're pretty much there. Thank you ever so much for everyone for watching tonight and joining me. We're going to go and raid someone. Yeah, he does like to dress up, doesn't he, Moon? Before we do that, let's see what's coming up. So this week's Twitch shows, as you've seen, is Monday. Today is Mellow Mondays, which means Wednesday is the return of Quiz Night. 5 rounds of quizzing coming up your way, with your chance to get onto the Wall of Fame. Or you could be lucky enough to beat the Eliminator and make it onto the Survivors Wall. That's Wednesday, live from 8:30 UK time at www.twitch.tv/Tracker57. Yeah. What do you think of the new graphics, by the way? I'll leave that running, but what do you think of the background? I'm going to let you in a little secret about the background as well. Hope you like it. Because it was running all the way through the vid. Nice. Nice, that's good. The background, right, I went to this place called Magna, it's in Rotherham, and it's a former steelworks, and they were doing something about air, and this is how, like a globe that they had. So what we did is spin it, but I filmed that background. The background was filmed using my phone on the slow-mo. So I thought, yeah, that makes a nice background. So there you go. That's a bit of a thing for you there. Right. Yeah. I'm thinking as well. The box over there. would you guys like to see that as a redemption for channel points? So you can have whatever message you want, within reason, whatever message you want on Mondays and quiz nights. So next quiz night will say something along, I think it's going to say something typo related, because obviously it's got to be typo related. Everything's got to be typo. Redemption. Yep, good idea. Okay, I'll get that done. So it's 7 characters across times 3, 21 characters. You can have like three for space, that, and then you can do that. I'll put some instructions. I'll do something about that. Who's on? Who are we going to go and raid? Let's have some. Let's pass on the love to someone else tonight. Who is about that we can go and say hello? JSR is on. See, I'm going to go and raid Lard. I know this is weird, but Lard is on a 9-year anniversary. It's his 9th-year anniversary tonight. So we're going to go and raid someone we haven't raided for a long time, since I used to do Tuesday streams. So, track a raid when we get across. Thank you ever so much. I hope you have a great week. I will see you on Wednesday. Until then, take care, everyone. All the best, and bye-bye.